存在しないことになるのだろうか。私には小さい頃の記憶がない。私がいた島のこと、住んでいた家のこと、そして父のことも。私たちが神隠しにあった以前のことは何も思い出せない。一緒に見つかった4人もあの時のことを覚えている。かすかに思い出せるのは一つの旋律。
That's your daddy's.
What?
Should be at $20.
It is.
いつもここで途切れてしまう。
Just in front of your leg and around.
I know it's my finder's fee.
この記憶はあれが老月と二人の友達が死んだ。マリエとトモエ、神隠しにあったうちの二人。まどかは美咲と島に行くと私に告げ、戻ってない。
あの島へは近寄らないで、ルカ。
お母さん。
知らない方がいいことがある
でも私は確かめたい。あの時何があったのか、そして失った記憶の先に何があるのか。
Okay. Do you run any faster? But she came equipped with a flashlight immediately. I don't. No. Thought that was a shotgun leaned up against the wall, and I was like, yo, I appreciate your fervor, but I don't think that's going to work. First hallway. That clock probably has something to do with something. Ah. Context. Of course that door doesn't do anything. Yet. Save the game by pressing B in front of one of the yellow lanterns found in different locations throughout the game. Lanterns also allow you to manage photo albums, da 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 da. Change options and use points to trade for items. Game will save automatically when you go near a glowing lantern. Well, that's good. Message will appear on screen when the game is saving to prevent your save data from corrupting. Don't do things when it's doing things. Understood.
Like looking around.
We're batting 1,000 here. Well, no, you can look around. You just can't. What the did? No, there's shadows playing tricks on me. You just can't turn off the system, or I don't know why unplug it. Like they always give you that warning, like when it's saving, don't unplug the system. Why in the fuck would I do that? Scrap of paper. Looks like Madoka's handwriting. A dull pain has laid heavy in my heart ever since I laid eyes on Regetsu Isle, looming ahead of us. Why does the mere sight of the island make it so difficult for me to breathe, when I don't remember anything about the time I spent there? Misaki could be right. There might just be something here. When she suddenly told me she was going to Regetsu Isle, I followed her out of concern. Misaki was so determined to come here, it was frightening. She still won't tell me what all this is about. The island is getting closer now. Misaki is looking at it coldly, as though her gaze were the only thing pinning it to the horizon, the only thing keeping it from slipping away into the night. With Marie and Tomoe already gone, I couldn't bear to lose Misaki as well.
これは
I bet you that's not who you wanted to be. Chase. Okay, I'm chasing. Full-fledged run. Full tilt. She is Usain Bolt. If he was missing, I don't know, his legs, his will to live. That sounds about right. She's not in here, but I can tell you what is. Oh, no, it's not. Excuse me. Sparkly on the floor. There was once a great disaster on this island which almost destroyed it and caused Regetsu Isle to become feared as a place close to the underworld. However, it has recovered from that disaster and is no longer closed off to people from outside the Regetsu Islands. As an outsider, I had anticipated resistance to my visitation. To my surprise, the chief welcomed me gladly to the island, seemingly in the hope that I would help introduce its native culture, such as the Kagura Festival, and traditional Regetsu engravings and craftsmanship to the world. I came to Rogetsu Isle to look for materials for my camera obscura because of the unique indigenous culture, the folklore of which is based upon the moon. In that folklore, the sun represents the outer form of things and the moon the inner. The moon therefore represents the memory, personality, and the soul. Believing that the soul is still connected to the underworld after the body dies, they say that the moon is a symbol of that world as well as a gateway into it. They have a Kagura festival where souls of the dead return to this world, and the most important element of that festival is the masks worn by the participants. The mask worn by the maiden during the Kagura is the point of contact between the living world and the world of the dead, the underworld represented by the moon. A mask that connects to the underworld. There are many kinds of masks on this island, and I hope to greatly advance my paranormal research by investigating them all. Yeah, a certain number of years seems more reasonable, Panda. Because, like, if you haven't, for instance, if you haven't seen the original Evil Dead, then it's not my fault if you find out what happens. Like, it's been out since the 80s. Misaki and I are heading our way towards Regetsu Hall. The dizziness I felt on the way here has only gotten worse since we arrived on Regetsu Isle. The air here is deathly still. It feels so hard to breathe. There's something about the smell of this place. It's old and musty. It's mold. It's funk. Ugh. What do you expect? I've had memories rekindled by certain smells and music before. Like when I heard the tune that Ruka wrote. I remember things, but not clearly. Sensations of textures, bursts of pain, vague things that can't be expressed in words. But this time is different. I feel a dark mass rising up inside my body. It's going to penetrate my head. We should have waited for Ruka. Ooh. It's going down. Okay. Ooh. That's convenient. Oh, you did pick up the camera. Good job. On the other hand, it's showing me that there's something I can pick up. Aha! Spirit stones. Used to upgrade the basic abilities or spirit stone flashlight. I got a special flashlight. Okay, so nope, that's not it. That's not it. There we go. Camera. Enhancement. Great. Googly moogly. This is going to be interesting because last time. Yays! That was special. Actually, I think in every other game, the upgrading was based upon how many points you accrued from defeating other ghosts. And this time I actually have to find items. That's going to be a thing. At approximately 4:30 p.m. yesterday, the captain of the Boromaru docked at Regetsu Isle reported the deaths of multiple Regetsu Islanders. All the bodies were found with their hands covering their faces, leading the police to fear of an outbreak of some kind of infectious disease. No survivors found. The police plan to continue the search for those islanders whose whereabouts have yet to be determined while recovering the bodies. Despite everyone on the island being either missing or dead, there were no signs of any conflict or foul play. Well, something's got to be fucked up. Faced with nothing to go on but the sudden disappearance of the island's population without any evidence of natural disasters, the police remain baffled by the bizarre incident. Yep. 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 Where is this other item? Is it through the door? It has to be through the door. That I can't get through. Oh, okay. Yep. Excuse me. That's something in my eyeball. No, it's not my finger. Time the museum was established. Mainland scientist Professor Kunihiko Aso has arrived on Rugetsu Isle. The professor, having a deep knowledge of folklore studies, wishes to study the legends and traditions of our island. He will also be present to observe the Rugetsu Kagura to be held tomorrow. Hopefully this will lead to many more visitors coming to us from the mainland. Also, it has been announced that the room where the professor is staying at Rugetsu's Hall will be made into a museum in his honor. Oh. There we go. Those are masks. These dolls in red kimono are called Hazuki dolls and are a tradition of the Rugetsu Isles. Their origin is not known for certain, but they're said to, by some to have originated as dolls made by parents in the memory of their deceased children. On some islands in the area, the dolls are said to be unlucky, but here on Rugetsu Isle, they are placed in various locations in order to ward off evil spirits. Does that mean I just fucked something up? The wrong button! Let me go! Okay. Ah!
Snooker. Or snooker. Snickers.
Hey, doll.
万華鏡車輪か
Shinobi! Damn it! There, lock. Oh, well, appreciate you coming in one way or the other, friend. No, that is the museum, right? Pneumonia. Yeah, that is a museum. I don't need to be here right now. I just left. Oh. Rugetsu Kagura is by far the most important traditional festival on Rugetsu Isle. It is only held once every 10 years. The highlight of the festival is the Kagura itself. Taking place in the temple of the Lunar Eclipse, a maiden known as the Vessel and 5 girls known as Organs perform the sacred dance. Why not use the Kagura as a chance to visit Rugetsu Isle and experience rich history? There's a reason. Oh, splendid. That's not what I told you to do. Go up. Thank you. Yes. That nurse fucked me up. Yes, different type of films, different effectives. Yeah, gotcha. Bye. It's a really jarring sight because it's not often. I think I've rode in an ambulance one time in my 40 years of life. And that yeah, so I can imagine it being pretty rough. Oof, excuse me. Not getting back out there. Do 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 do. Yeah, I've literally, like, the one time that I was in an ambulance is because I went to work and I had acquired Bell's palsy and half of my face wasn't working, and they were like, So, not to alarm you, but you might be having a stroke, so we called the rescue squad. It's like, oh, that's awesome. I'm not scared at all. Now, thanks. Bam! Got you, bitch. I think this is the way they want me to go. Oh. So you can trade the points this time for items as opposed to... Then maybe you'll be able to trade for blue stones. So they put a hat on a hat. That's what I'm assuming. This looks like a perfect place to get into a fight. Oh, back here. I see it. Sparkly! Thank you. Ah! Take a picture, you rat bastard. Right? I need to write something. Doesn't matter what. Gotta keep writing or I'll disappear. If I stop writing, I'll lose it all. Gotta keep writing. It's no good. I don't know. It's all over. It's getting closer. Melting. Mom, help me. Help. Stop it. Stop it, all of you. Stop shaking me like I'm a toy. Okay. So we'll go here, go there. Lenses. Yay. I don't know what game I was probably Silent Hill, wasn't it? That writes the camera when you hit the L button, but I need to stop doing that because it. Because it keeps bringing up my camera and that's not doing me any good. Aha. Sparkly! Nice. Ooh.
So,
That Corey Taylor's mask hanging out up there. I like it. It's blocking it. No, you're just lazy. Oh, he's probably out the window, wasn't he? Son of a bitch. I'm missing all kinds of captures. Zombie sexisms. Yes, I am exercising the demons with a camera. Oh, come on! Reload! Son of a bitch, I missed him. So how does one open the gate? That a boy. Oh, what did I see? Gimme, 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 gimme. Woo. Thank you. Yes. Nice. I am also happy to see the maps that mark off things, but they don't. It's not, unfortunately, the same because it doesn't mark off everything. Silent Hill maps are helpful. Ooh, what do they do? Oh. So should I do that now? Why not? We're here. Yeah, he's a good guy. Yeah, he understands these things are here for a reason. That's not a hat. Okay. So that's been saved. Your language thing? She said Joker. It wasn't even anything foul. Wait, I saw... Did I see? Nope, that was the examine button. Okay. I have no idea. That is an interesting catch by the bot. That is... I'm gonna fight all fucking session with that damn button to check them out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Well, not going upstairs. Not because she can't, but because she's lazy. I hold to that. Did you? Thank you. I guess we're going back downstairs. Yeah, I get that as well. Look, I mean, they're good for what they're good for, but for the most part, there's not a whole lot of damn difference, except for the proprietary software and the necessity for, like, ridiculous peripheral. For instance, the super special lightning cable you have to charge the damn thing. Oh, good. Procedure for opening second floor entrance hall gate. Activate the switch in the panel in the storeroom under the entrance hall stairs. Ensure numbers total up to 13. The rope? What rope are we discussing? Does anybody did not find it odd that all the candles are lit? Just putting that out there. I do not believe that is a phallic reference. Only because W's not here. Yes, so that actually planned on doing that this evening after the stream, Panda, if that's cool with you. I'm gonna get to a good stopping point, probably around midnight. Be a rather short stream this evening. But I am getting my sleep schedule back in order. Yeah, because I don't want to... Oh, the gate shut. Second floor. Yeah, right. I don't want to spread myself out too thin as far as gaming goes, because I've got this that I'm going to want to complete. Sons of the Force that I play with Faith. And then, you know, the whatever Mario Jackbox that Dub and I do. That's... Is that just a fucking mummy? I also plan on doing that, so probably after I finish this game, my next game is going to be Metroid Fusion. I'm pretty excited about. Two weeks into the investigation, there is still no sign of the missing Rugetsu Islanders. Investigators have expressed fears that the case will be closed on this mass disappearance incident due to a complete lack of leads to follow. Many bodies were found with their hands covering their faces, expressions... Fuck, that's what I'm going to say. Leading investigators to suspect a connection between the appearance of these bodies, and their cause of death. While that cause is yet to be determined, the possibility of an outbreak of infectious disease has apparently been ruled out. No, the fuck we don't! You hope it's a fucking mannequin, but, for, you know, shits and gigs here, it moved. That is awesome, Star. I will follow your... we will follow your stream. I haven't played a lot of Armored Core, but I'll be interested to see somebody that knows what they're doing get into it. Okay, it's 21 minus 8, right? Oh. We're adding things. Let's fucking go. I remember playing one. I feel like it was on the Xbox. God, it was years ago, man. Like 2009. When? Hey, Faith, when did we live at Evil's house? Was that like 2006, 7, 8? Phone is ringing. Oh my god. That's another thing, I actually wanted to bring up. 2004? So like, maybe 2005, 2006. It's probably 2005, because I think 2006 y'all had moved over to the house on Liberty. And I'm pretty sure, because I think that's, if I can remember correctly, Eric got the PS3 with SmackDown versus Raw. So yeah, I think it was 2006. So yeah, it's been that long since I played a game called Armored Core. It's been a while. Just damn, lived at Terry's for 3 years. Whichever SmackDown versus Raw it was that first introduced ECW and CM Punk. That's what I remember. That's when y'all were living at Liberty. The fuck you say? Did y'all live at Institute before you moved to Liberty? I thought that was the other way around. Huh. No. No, that can't be right. It had to be the other way around. Because Carrie wasn't in the picture on Liberty. Don't look at the face. If you look at the face, you lose it all. Can't see my face. Can't see my face. Just like the other two. No, you can't see your face unless you got a mirror. I have not, Star. I didn't even know Colin Farrell was still an actor. Not to say anything bad about the boy, just... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I. Oh. I about to get hated on. I never watched that one. Okay. So now, okay. It's very hard for me to put things together in timelines in my 20s. Um, A, because of the amount of alcohol that was involved. And B, because I didn't really. Like, I floated. So I was everywhere. Well, I mean, they did it with the Joker, and it was amazing. Crystal radio various books haphazardly on a broken cupboard. They all show signs of dilapidation and are completely beyond use. Did you just hear me just murr? Kerr. Also, isn't it like 2 hours and something long? That might be another reason why I didn't watch it. Harleen Quinzel. April 6th. It's a rainy day. I found another thing to keep for myself today. It's a mask from the dinner hall. They always take me away when I'm not looking. They know I don't like it. I have to get the pieces back again. Lady Gaga's going to play Harleen Quinzel? Why? Okay. I put the mask I found today under the bed so no one can find it. No one will take it from me this time. If they do, I'll get them. No, I'm not saying that she's a bad actress. Like, I enjoyed her work in American Horror Story, right? But I think the big thing is, my question would be, why are they not continuing on with Margot Robbie? Ah! I mean, I feel that, but is that why Robert Pattinson is no longer going to play Batman? Gotcha. What? Damn it! Get off me, heathen! go to prison and see. Hold on. Who? Wait, I'm confused. So you talk about Robert Pattinson as Batman needs to bulk up? Yeah, Batman's pretty fucking stout. I mean, you have to be, because the only thing he has is gadgets and know-how, right? His superpower is money. So he's athletic as fuck. And make it matter. That's the key. Got you that time. Yes. Money and intelligence. He has the same superpowers as Iron Man. Well, yeah, because Iron Man relies on a suit. Tony Stark doesn't have to be a beast. She's just hyper intelligent. I agree with that, but I will say that I think Iron Man takes it depending on the amount of space they have. Specifically because of the suit. If it was Bruce Wayne versus Tony Stark, Bruce Wayne would fuck him up. Well, yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, you might have to give the edge to Batman then. Think about that.
回りました。どうですか、気分の方は。わかりません。
Well, being that they're all for the same cause.
月が見えて、月を見ると少し落ち着くんです。いつからですか。前の祭りの後からです。祭りが終わってもまだあの感覚が続いているような。それはどういう。どんどん自分が溶けて 亡くなって何か忘れてはならないことがあったのに、何かを忘れたことも思い出せなくなっているような気がするんです。
そうか。
Man, I feel like I'm melting. Here, take some more drugs.
安心してください。必ず解放に向かいます。
あの音楽は何です？あの音楽を聴くたびにまたやめてください。やめて。
わかりました。あなたには特別な治療をしましょう。連れて行け。あ、はい。
So, Tony, Batman, Bruce Wayne's also an orphan. And there is zero chance that Tony Stark becomes a sidekick. It just could not happen. No, it would be kind of cool to see the armor painted up, kind of like Robin, you know? Alright, I'm going to have to read this again because apparently I missed it the first time. Oh, well, I don't have that. I don't think Batman. I don't think Batman can make that happen. Tony Stark's ego is way too fucking big for him to be second fiddle, so to speak. I mean, Batman's got his own things going on, but I don't think. I'm playing with you this time, kid. Ah. Oh, there's another one. Oh, hi. Oh! Booyah! This isn't right. Someone took it. If I don't hurry, it'll start disappearing. Who did it? Give it back. 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 Disappearing, give it back. Okay. It would be an interesting dynamic. I will put it that way. Well, I mean, never say never. So, have you ever seen Amalgam Comics? Now, I understand that this is a little farther back in the day, but DC and Marvel did get together and do some like crossplay kind of thing. So like, for instance, they crossed Wolverine and Batman, right, and got Dark Claw, and there were Captain America and Superman, I think, crossed. I've got a pile of them somewhere. Oh, hi. So, you know, that's a never say never. It's honestly, if they did it, it would be a license to print money. Oh no, absolutely. And obviously, I don't think it's going to be any kind of a versus thing. At the best, you'd see like maybe like Apocalypse and fucking Darkseid get together, or you know, or not Darkseid, shit. Galactus, you know, whatever the fuck, you know, just two big baddies from either side. Yes. 'Cause otherwise it wouldn't work. Where's the mask in the hallway? You know what would also sell right now? Given the climate, but there's no way that they would ever make a movie involving that character at this point in time. Do you remember Omega Red? Morning of 10 a.m., the last remaining survivor of the mass disappearance incident of Regetsu Island died in a hospital. Yeah. The irreversible physical and mental trauma she sustained have been identified as probable causes of death. But again, given like right now, Iron Man 2? The fucking what's his name? Mickey Rourke. Same basic premise, but with everything going on right now, like people would flock to it because it's like, yeah, fuck Russia. But I don't think they have the stones to pursue them as a bad guy right now. And honestly, I don't know how big of a storyline arc Omega Red was actually in. Yeah, Whiplash. Or if he was just, you know, an asshole to he was an X-Men villain. Actually, where I remember him most from off the top of my head is from the original cartoon. The animated series. Well, you know, if they... I don't know. I think there's the right people have to get a hold of this thing. Exactly. If they did it right. Because that is a very deep, complex character. Alright, we'll go upstairs then. Yeah, the dichotomy between Jean Grey and Phoenix. I mean, the shit writes itself. But it takes a lot of So, yeah, but see, the problem with Grittier is that it alienates the young audience, right? So the reason that they don't do that is the same reason WWE went PG. Because grown folks, for the most part, are not the ones that are buying merchandise. They're not the ones that's going out and, the money is in the toys, you know. Sure, we buy a couple t-shirts here and there, whatever the fuck. But kids want the video games, they want the toys, they want everything to do with their favorite superhero. Well, I'll be a son of a bitch. There it is. Yes, SpongeBob is fake, but it's also it's not gritty. Like, it's still very much geared towards, well, obviously SpongeBob.
Gotcha,
I mean,
bitch.
that kind of goes without saying. But yeah, you could only go so dark before parents don't let their children watch the movie. Like, for instance, Joker being rated R. I don't know if there was a whole lot. Even my kid can watch it, right? It would be a thing. Like, I don't think it's that terrible that he couldn't. But I also don't believe that he would understand the movie and all its implications with mental health and things of that nature and things that you're supposed to take away from this. And at that point, it loses something for him. And when it loses something for him is when the merchandise sales go down. The marketing. So that's why Marvel, for the most part, will forever be what it is. Simply because of that. The closest that you're going to get, I think, is like Wolverine and Deadpool, obviously. Deadpool's movies are amazingly on Disney Plus. You can't. Well, I mean, they kind of did. So, I mean, if you look at, what do you call it? Shit. The Avengers Infinity War. Like, that shit got, he snapped. He killed half of everything. Spider-Man goes away, the whole 9 years. Like, so, and you've got to wait a whole another fucking 4 years for the sequel to come out. Yeah, sure, there was comedy in there, but we're running around for a half hour talking about Marvel Comics. Where the fuck does this mask go? Oh, Jesus Christ, right here! This is where it goes. Well, that's how you keep the storyline going. I'll harken back to wrestling again. There's no money to be made in your world champion being a babyface. There's no money in that at all. The money is the babyface chasing the heel champion and finally getting, his the heel champion getting his comeuppance. That's the one right there. So I need to go up, left, straight, dodge the stairs, round reception. Okay. And grittier things, like, they haven't even brought out movies for, like, so, excuse me, like Luke Cage, who was, bye, get away from me. The ones that they brought out on Netflix. Jessica Jones, that's the one I was trying to think of. Punisher. The Punisher series. Jesus Christ. So they have done it, it's just not on such a grand scale as to put it out in a movie. Which, to an extent, I honestly kind of prefer the episodic thing anyway. Because you're not trying to... Or Moon Knight. You know. You're not trying to cram an entire story arc into... you know, a digestible hour and a half, 2 hours. So you can get a lot more told there. Which is like one of the biggest problem with like video game movie adaptations. For instance. Because, you know, these games are 10, 15, 20 hours long. Depending on what you're playing. Trying to cram all that into an hour and a half is ludicrous. I don't know if I necessarily mind the PC. In terms of like inclusivity and things of that nature. Exactly, Panda. From what I understood, it stuck very closely to the source material. But it was a story that you cannot tell in 2 hours. Without a lot of cuts or a lot of... you know, very liberal adjustments, artistic interpretations and things of that nature of the source material. And that's the last thing I want, is some fucking director that doesn't know his dick from, you know, third base messing around with some of these IPs. I don't know if we could use that word. I don't think that's PC.